Lily got a little older, her parents tried to set up play dates with other kids, but they always ended in tears. Lily's parents brought a bunch of books to help teach their daughter that biting was bad, but the lesson never seemed to sink in. Plus, books were some of Lily's favorite things to chew on. It's not polite to bite. By the time Lily was old enough to go the full day kindergarten, she didn't have many friends. Her parents were kind of nervous sending her to school because of her biting issue. But they thought maybe Lily's teacher could figure out how to handle it better than they could. But they probably should have given her teacher a heads up about Lily when they dropped her off from school. A-B-G-H. So Lily got sent home early on her first day of kindergarten. And this was a big problem for her parents, because they both worked from home, so they couldn't be watching her every second. They took her back to the protectionist to see if there were anything she could do. The doctor ran some tests, and a few days later she called them in to share the results. It turns out the reason Lily liked biting things so much was because she was a vampire. And even though it was hard for Lily's parents to hear that, they were glad they finally had some answer. The doctor said the good news was that vampires aren't contagious until they're full grown. So right now the biting was more annoying than anything. Remember, this is the biter. Lily's parents didn't understand how their daughter was a vampire, since neither of them are vampires. But then Lily's mom remembered that when she was pregnant, she got bitten by a vampire bat. So that must have been how it happened. Ow. Chomp. Lily's parents were happy to know what was going on with their daughter, but it still didn't solve their problem. They really needed her to be in school, but they couldn't send her because if she was going to keep biting people. Lily's protectionist said there was a special school where Lily could learn with other kids just like her. But even though the orchard looked nice, Lily's parents knew they could never afford to send her to a place like that. Transylvania, School for Biters. Lily's parents asked her predictions if there was anything else she could do for their daughter. So the doctors wrote a note to Lily's school explaining the solution. From the desk of Nisha said MD. Dear Principal Stephanie, Lily is a vampire and vampires need to bite me. Well, it turned out the school was great about it. They made all sorts of changes in the classroom, and from then on, when Lily bit her teacher, it was really no big deal. They even made changes in the cafeteria so Lily could feel included. Lily's classmates thought being a vampire was cool, so now everyone wanted to be her friend. And they all watched to be just like her, so they started acting like her too. Things were going to be pretty great for Lily at school, and she had a ton of new friends. And now everyone wants to come over for play dates. But then, one day, the prediction called and asked Lily's parents to come back into her office. She said she had read the test results wrong, and that Lily wasn't a vampire after all. She was just a bad kid who liked biting people. Well, you would think that Lily's parents would be thrilled to find out that their daughter wasn't a vampire. But Lily was doing great at school, and they really didn't want her home during the work day. So they decided to keep the test results to themselves. And now Lily had a different party, and everyone in her class could come. Her parents felt like they made the right choice. Happy birthday, Lily. Spooky story. The next chapter would be the human head.